To another episode of Gamehater, the show where we start with the assumption that games suck and do everything we can to justify that assumption. Tonight's game is Assault Android Cactus.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start and say, and you know what? I think it's gonna suck.
It's probably gonna suck.
I just have that feeling. I know that we usually don't go into these episodes thinking a game's gonna suck, but I think this one's gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very special episode of Gamehater where we don't give the game any benefit of the doubt. One thing I will say is that my controller is doing nothing right now.
Well, that's already a bad sign for the game.
No. So let's just put that away. So since we over-vetted a couple weeks ago, I under-vetted this one. I don't even know what kind of game this is. I didn't look. Something with multiplayer.
Yeah, it looks like it's one of those top-down view type of shooter games.
Okay. Well, that's good. I don't really care.
Twin stick shooter, I think, is the correct term for it.
Doing twin stick and I can't have a gamepad?
Yeah, isn't that kind of silly?
Yeah, what a terrible choice. Alright, I'm getting some chatter with no subtitles. I'll have to look for that option. They're just talking about doing some stuff. She's upset about guns pointed at her.
Character literally did that same character design as the Sugar Rush land from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, if you cross Sugar Rush with Jet Force Gemini,
yeah, there you go.
You have that girl. If only her ship was made out of candy.
Well, she's apparently a bad driver because she crashed her ship.
Yeah, she would not do well in the candy race. Yeah,
there is something wrong with that girl's legs.
Absolutely. Accessibility. I really hope I didn't screw everything up, but we've got to have subtitles.
There you go.
Automatic. Come on. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna watch all that again. I wonder if there was a way to get my keyboard.
I don't know. Let me research this.
Yeah.
You have the gamepad, right?
Yeah. While we watch this again.
Yeah.
I should have waited longer to turn those on, but it sounded like interesting dialogue was on the way.
They say on their like different posts I'm looking at that they do support it, but
so maybe I had to mouse my way into that menu and select it, but I
possibly
disconnected my gamepad prematurely.
Yeah, well, if they don't make it so you can just immediately start using your gamepad, then that's kind of a mark against them.
Oh, absolutely. They need to understand that the gamepad people, such as myself, like using gamepads.
Well, that's a convenient way of killing an enemy.
Yeah. I wish that was like the only thing you do, just crash ships into guys on melee. I would love that.
Look at those legs, they're creeping me out.
We are well inside the uncanny valley here. Save people, crash into things. Got it. Alright, move, aim, shoot. Got it.
How could they even call themselves a twin stick shooter when you don't have two sticks to twist?
No sticks. No sticks at all. Alright, collect energy to power up, okay. And they really started me with my back against a wall here.
So I'm guessing she's Cactus because her hair is green.
You think that's it? Because yeah, there have been no Cactus references thus far.
Well, her name is Cactus.
Where'd you see that?
Well, first of all, one of the characters called her Cactus, then you can actually see in the dialogue box.
It's right there. Secondary, alright.
So her
Well,
parents,
this
you
is
know, are
better.
just like, oh, our girl has green hair. Let's name her Cactus. That seems like a really fitting name for her.
So is she an android then, or is she just assaulting androids?
I don't know. I'm not.
Because I mean, in that case, it
entirely
should
sure.
be assault android, comma Cactus. Make it a command. Batteries, okay.
She's an assault android, and her name is Cactus. And also, she has wings, I think.
She does seem to have wings, doesn't she? Okay, I buy it. So
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to build an android, of course you're going to put angel wings on it.
well, you need your android to fly. It's not like she has a spaceship.
Or jetpacks.
Right. So I guess that battery must be a timer. I wasn't really clear. We were too busy focusing on her name.
The ship's entire robot workforce is out to get us. Their masters, the 4 section lords, who are supposed to be protecting us.
Of course, there's section lords.
That's gotta be the most boring name for a boss series.
Well, I mean, Stargate hits system lords, so it's not that big of a jump.
Oh, so this could be
And those system lords are pretty badass, so.
Were there?
Yeah.
So maybe these guys were Stargate fans.
Maybe. It's just like, when you get names like that, sometimes it's just not the matter of the name itself, but the writing that makes you think the name is cool.
True. That can be the case.
You have a really dumb name, but
yeah,
the writing is good. You're like, wow, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Darth
you can-
Vader. Wow.
You can work in context. How dare you insult the names in Star Wars?
Oh, so you actually play different people.
Yeah. Coral! We're gonna play Coral.
Girl, get back in the chopper. I don't know why we'd be in a chopper, guys.
Well, maybe we'll find a chopper.
Yeah, well, get in the chopper, and then my reference would be like extremely on point, appropriate.
Right. We'll make it happen. So Coral seems to be a short-range melee guy.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Also the most badass 8-year-old in all of the post-apocalyptic Deep South.
Yeah, I mean, basically right now he's just dealing with zombie robots, and, you know, this is just old hat for him.
Right. Ooh, that's nice. A little AoE action.
Well, this plays a lot better than the last twin stick shooter we played.
Yeah, because it's actually being a proper twin stick shooter. Can't remember which. It was
Wow, that really
something
weird looking. Yeah, let me look it up. It was
dungeony. It was a dungeon crawl.
no, that was there was that
Or I think it
one
was something
which
different.
wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. But the other one we played, that was like really psychedelic colors and everything.
Oh,
And there
Neon
was-
Chrome. Yeah, that was a
Neon
disaster.
Chrome, yeah, that was horrible. Of course, this one's locking us in a room.
Yeah, that's less exciting.
Whenever the game does that, it's just like so transparent while they're doing it too, because they didn't design a level.
Yeah, it really does always strike me as lazy. Well, maybe not always, but often.
Basically, like 9 out of 10 times, it's lazy.
Yeah, even when it comes to DLC, like Legend of Zelda games often have that, where you're just going from one room to another,
Yeah.
and I'm never a fan. I seem to
Like
be
even like
powering
as
down.
much as like I enjoy like Hyrule Warriors, like it would do that a lot too, and it got annoying.
Yeah. It's okay occasionally as part of a game with some real sense of progression, but when that's the only style of gameplay, I get a little annoyed.
Yeah.
I think I'm sucking right now. It's not entirely clear to me.
Yeah, you keep coming back, but I don't know. Maybe you're a zombie now because you keep coming back to life. You have a lot of
zombie
cool
android
powers,
cactus
though.
robot. Yes. I think the deal is just with the shotgun, my rate of fire is very low, and maybe I'm not dealing with that properly.
That was the whole level.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Oh, I
that's
get to do it
the level
again.
How exciting is that, man?
All right.
Well, that's disappointing because here you have a game with some, pretty good gameplay, and
And
you're stuck in one area.
Shite level design. At least they put some effort into making it an arena.
yeah. I mean, the way it's set up gives a little bit of strategy. You're able to walk outside the circle or go back into the inner circle.
Yep, I haven't really been doing much. I could be using this as a choke point and just sit here and shoot my shotgun. But I'm not getting my sweet pickups that I'm sure mean something that the game probably told me about.
Pickups are great.
Gotta get those pickups, pick them up. Charging that battery. Picking up the battery charge.
What is the battery for?
I'm not clearing that. I think I have to like clear the wave before my battery runs out or I lose.
Oh, okay, so you're actually, but it's charging now.
Yeah, so it's got to get full, and then I have to kill all the guys before it drains.
Hmm. So it's less like, I would say it's more like a timer, really.
It's 100% a timer, as I understand it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the big fans of the games are all, it's not just a timer, it's a deep and intricate melee mechanism. But that could be because they actually read the tutorial text.
Who would do something so silly? Even a game that I'm really into, like later on, I usually go into it having not read the tutorial text. I usually just pick it up later on.
Yeah, you figure it out.
And they'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool, it does this thing. And then it's like, well, yeah, if I had read the manual, I would have known that from the very beginning.
Right. What? Samus can crawl? Hey, I did way better this time. But not S rank.
Well, we don't know that an S rank. Until we see an S rank, we're going to assume there isn't one.
Well, it could be A+, I suppose. I mean, that circle was certainly filling. Did I hit replay by accident? I must have hit replay by accident.
See, you could have been playing a completely different level. It didn't change.
I could have been. 100%. I should try out one of the other characters next time.
Yeah, but we're having so much fun with Coral.
Coral.
Stay back, Coral. I got this.
You're just a kid, Coral. You shouldn't have to deal with the assault androids.
Well, you know what? You're all grown up now. You can take on any robot you want to because you're Coral Papa. Yeah, so we need to play different characters so we can stop relying on our terrible Walking Dead jokes.
Yes, and the puns aren't even presenting themselves. That's what's killing me.
I know, right? Like I'm trying to think of like
something
something super funny, and I even watched Walking Dead. I can't think of anything.
Right.
It just shows how banal that show actually is.
Yeah, the memes do a better job of it than the show does a lot of the time.
Your battery's dying.
No, not the battery.
All right, you're okay now for the moment. Maybe your battery will be okay if you turn your flashlight off.
I don't know what button does that.
Obviously, it's the button on the flashlight.
You know, I finally figured out how to make my cell phone be a flashlight. Ooh, I died. I died for real.
Whoa.
All right, let's try someone else.
So there are actually battery orbs you can collect.
Well, I should probably be doing that.
All right, there you go, lemon.
Here we go.
Time for some sour power. See, there's a pun.
Well, yeah,
that was easy.
Easy.
And then she could be like, suck on this.
And then she's like, my car won't start and it's brand new.
Or she can be like, Taste the pine sol. Woo.
I've got some fresh bullets for you.
Battery over here.
Rockets, rockets, rockets.
Well, see, the nice thing is, like, it looks like he's actually shooting at lemons.
Mega Man style.
Yeah. Well, Mega Man doesn't shoot out that many lemons.
Oh yeah, he's only got 3 at once.
Yeah.
She has way
he's got
more
like
lemons.
500 at once. She even has little robots that shoot out lemons for her. Yeah, see, this level looks like it's better designed for someone who has a little bit more range.
Yeah.
It's so much bigger.
Yep. Yeah, the Shotgun Girl were just fine in that other level because it was so cramped.
Battery here.
Alright, so I need to focus on those battery power-ups then.
Wait. Coral was a girl?
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming they're all girls. All robots are girls.
That makes sense. I mean, why would you design a boy robot? That completely defeats the point of having
Right.
a robot. Unless they're meant to be a battle robot, which these are.
This is all very confusing.
Dr. Light was weird. His priorities were all messed up.
He was super sexist about it, too. He's like, well, the boy robot will be my war machine, and the girl robot will just, I don't know, clean up my lab or something. Hey, roll, make me a sandwich. Although, Mega Man was originally a lab assistant robot. So he was probably, like, polishing beakers.
Well, yeah, but then like every other robot that came after it was always a guy robot,
That's true.
except for that one time somebody made Splash Woman.
Splash One. Was that even Dr. Light, or was that Wily?
I don't know. It was
I don't
from the
remember
new-
the plot
from
of
the
Mega
newer
Man
ones.
9. Gotta say, her special attack is not nearly as cool. She just has like these superpowered rockets, which, I mean, sure they do damage, but compared to the screen clear that was Coral,
Yeah, she is not handling this horde very well.
no, she's no Coral. Man, I'm not gonna win this one.
Well,
It's
see,
not battery.
Coral is, he knows how to deal with that kind
I
of
mean,
stuff.
Coral's a little badass, and people don't respect him as much as they should. Oh, this is very bullet hell. Bullet hell, rocket, rocket, rocket.
Well, it looks like he got rid of most of the
Yeah,
crowd there, so.
I seem to have gotten through it.
You did it!
Yeah, that was a rough level.
You won the thing. Oh, you got a terrible score, though.
Next capacitor, what does that mean? It's a new arena.
Yeah,
So
they
this
didn't
is-
even like give you a chance. They just like immediately put you in here.
This is where Coral will shine.
Yeah, especially with all these tight corners.
So they must have just booted me to the next level instead of making me go back to the map screen.
Well, they're like, you did so bad at this level that it's pointless to make you start over.
Look, just go. We're not making any progress with you. Battery over here.
Well, this is kind of unfortunate that they made all the platforms go down.
Yeah,
It
that
makes the
was
level a little bit less interesting. It makes it more restrictive for you, but not the enemies.
right, because they can still just spray bullets wherever the crap they want. Oh, it's got so much health.
Battery here.
Pow, 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 pow.
Oh no, lemon!
Battery over here.
So it's almost like these batteries are just like something that would be clocks in other games.
Yeah, but I think it might deplete more based off you shooting. So is that like strictly a clock?
Hmm.
No, it's still going down.
Okay.
I watched while you weren't shooting, and it was slowly going down anyway.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, if not shooting is ever a game mechanic in this kind of game, then the designers don't know what they're doing. I don't even know
Right.
why I should have to press fire personally.
Well, yeah, I mean, like in almost any game like this, I mean, not firing is
It's just not
unless it's a
something you have any
game where
reason to do.
you're being a little bit more precise with your shooting, then sure. But
Yeah, I mean, if you're graded on accuracy, you give a crap about the grade.
yeah,
I like how this one's a little more dynamic. I still won't say I'm on board with the whole locked in an arena idea, but the arena changes now and then. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I need battery.
Yeah, I do wish this was actually taking place on a level. Like, if this
Yeah.
was taking place in an actual like level with an actual progression, I think I'd be like 100% sold on this game. But
Yeah,
as it is,
puts a damper on things.
it's like they designed half of a good game.
Right. Another thing that would make this game better is if instead of switching my weapon, they just gave me an alt fire mode. You know, left click for standard shot, right click for the other. Because you're often using these super moves in a pinch, and you don't really want to take the time to switch your weapons to do so. It'd be nice to just click a different button.
Yeah, I hear that.
You always have time for 2 buttons. All
All right, Holly.
done. She's barely even a plant or color.
I like how
Plant.
the game starts with you playing as Cactus, and she rescues all these characters who are apparently helpless. But apparently they're just fine. They can just go fight themselves.
Holly the bureaucrat. She's taking on the boss. I like the custom dialogue. That's good.
Wow.
Wow.
She is quite the comedian.
She's good. I can shoot wherever I want, and the Seeker barely does anything.
Yeah, her range kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Not good for her.
guess that's meant to balance it out.
No wonder he was was laughing at us. Our
Yeah,
weapon
no-
kind of sucks.
no respect.
Even with the
It's barely doing any damage to him, too. Yeet, cannonball. Yeet.
I feel like lemon or lemon or cactus is going to be the best one for this one.
Yeah. You don't want to be close range on this guy. We'll let her try a different one. Okay, what's this about?
Yeah, you're still chewing through them, so that's not too bad.
Good. So maybe there's hope. And I guess she gives me the freedom to move around a little bit more without being too upset about my aim.
Yeah, that is an advantage because
Right, because I had to
with
be
this being
weaving
where you actually
bullets.
are able to avoid taking damage as opposed to like some of the arena battles, this is kind of useful.
Yeah. Gonna stay off the target. It's nice of him to call his shots like this.
Yeah. Can you imagine what it'd be like if he gets like shot missiles out at random and didn't tell you where they're going?
Most irregular. And inconsiderate. And churlish.
You got greedy for that little pickup.
I know. Right when he decided to use his ultimate combo on me.
Is that like blood splatter? Because that's pretty dark.
Especially for androids. Right? Dude, man, your shots are so close together. And
Oh,
they come so
no.
fast. Battery depleted. Alright, let's try another one.
Let's go back to Cactus.
Yeah.
She's our hero.
Cactus.
I guess you're right, they are all girls. Even Coral.
Even Coral. It can be hard to tell with Coral. Not exactly the manliest of robots.
Yeah. But I mean, like, all of them have, like, plant-like names except for Coral, which is more of a sea animal that wants to be a plant.
That's a good point. I forgot that corals are technically animals. There's that anemones and corals. Anemones are certainly animals. Oh, I can be way back here. Oh, how convenient.
Coral is my arch enemy.
Oh man, there's a pearls before swine running gag about that. Anne Marie, the sea anemone enemy. And it
Look at this,
just-
he can just pound
so
this guy and I'm getting near him.
Yeah, that's... Ooh, and I've got the speed boost. That's super helpful. But my aim is worse. And I'm okay with making that trade. Super okay with making that trade.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone loved playing Luigi, even though he's all slippery, because you gotta have that aim.
Got
or
it.
in his case, jump.
Jump.
It's the same thing as like aim. It's like jumping
kind of
is
is,
a
yeah.
platformer version of aim.
Right. Although Luigi almost has worse aim in that respect.
Although he is the sniper in Rabbids, so
True. He is hella good at that job. Man, this section is really hard to dodge. I'm having
Yeah.
a hard time with this attack pattern.
yeah, I don't know how you would avoid that aside from that happening.
Right. Not even stunned. Please move on to a different attack.
He's got 2 bars left.
Alright. Should only be about 20 minutes left.
Looks like you're chewing through him a little bit faster than you were last time.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, I think
can move this
ultimately
a lot
when
better.
he does start doing that attack, you just want to be as far away as possible so you have more room to maneuver away.
Yeah, just give up on hitting him and be somewhere else.
We need another battery.
One more battery. Okay. Get the red thing at all costs. Oh, yeah, I needed that red thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I lost my red thing.
You were so close.
Yeah, that
almost
would have
gone.
taken him down if I had just survived.
All right, if you can just get to this last section here, you're going to do it.
I know my aim's horrible, but I'm just having a hard time. Oh, the battery. Battery, come on.
Yeah, it sucks dying from your battery and not from your health.
It really does. Holly's not going to do it. Lemon.
I feel like Cactus is your best bet here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And you were so close. It's funny, like he doesn't actually get custom dialogue for her.
Oh, he did. He called her a stowaway instead of a bureaucrat.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because he jumped on the ship at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So she's not actually a part of this
she's not
crew.
supposed to be here. Man, he takes a lot of damage. Get that battery. Wildly important to get that battery.
And the turret thing.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is a giant time saver.
Mm-hmm.
If I can hang
Yeah,
on.
those
to
are
it.
just
Oh, they're
cutting
gone.
through them. Oh no, they're gone.
And now he's going to do the thing that just ruins me. Well, not yet. Close. I think it was when he was about a third health.
Yeah, he's got a little bit lower first.
Yeah, once he's done with these missiles, I'm in trouble.
When that time comes, get some distance.
Yeah. Oh, battery. Yeah, it's too bad. They need to get distance.
I feel like there's got to be a way of, dealing with that, like, besides just,
Oh, I have
dying.
a dodge spin. I wonder if that's the... No.
Well, you survived it, so
Yeah, that
you got yours a
flamethrower
chance.
got me through.
That flamethrower is not going to do you much good in this battle.
No, but I mean, I blasted him pretty hard with it and got through that round. Okay, so yeah, now we're both moving around a lot, which makes aim hard. I do not have the time to not aim. Okay, come on.
It's true.
Thing,
You
get
can't
the
just
thing.
keep waiting, hoping you'll get him.
Right. Yeah, flamethrower was actually a good idea there. Once he
Oh
was
yeah, it
holding
really
still.
was. You almost got him. There you go.
Yeah.
You did it.
Great deal of damage.
No hold will hold you.
All right. I'm not getting a good grade. That is a very slow growing circle.
Gabe, if you want to get a better grade from us, you should be giving us better grades first.
It's true, they do not know how to pander in this game. New android?
What?
Alright, try her out.
Start?
Some kind of creepy puppet thing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give her a shot.
Well, I love unlockables, so
Yeah,
this is cool.
that's a good incentive. And she's really.
I wonder how many worlds are in this altogether, because like I'm not a big fan of the arena style, but at least they're throwing a lot of levels at us, a lot they're pretty distinct levels.
They are, yeah, and they did put some effort into the arena design as well, which softens the blow.
Yeah. Although so far, besides the bosses, there's not much enemy diversity.
No, probably hit 3 or 4 types. Well, there's some new types, I guess, right now.
Yeah, there's some like little bug things here.
Well. We'll just send out a burst of seeker missiles. Don't mind if I do. Okay, right click does toggle. I don't have to use space, but it still doesn't actually shoot immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not understand that design choice. It's not even a good visual cue of which one you're using. You know, she doesn't look any different when she's using one weapon versus another. I guess the gun changes subtly, but that gun model is already tiny.
Yeah, when you got something like this, you want to have big, obvious changes.
Yeah. So just let me right click to shoot the other one. I don't see why that's not a thing in this game.
Having those little bugs here makes it more like playing Galaga.
Yeah, it kind of does. Suck it, bugs. It's so weird. The boss was like a total bullet hell shooter boss, and now we're just back to a shooting gallery of going against melee guys.
I guess it adds a little bit of diversity to the game.
It does.
The bosses are just this, but harder.
Yeah. I guess that's a good way to do a boss in this style.
Yeah, and you don't always want your bosses to be just like your enemies. You want them to be
yeah, they should be
more thoughtful.
Yeah, right. Yep, having more of a necessary strategy and all that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Battery, thank you. This level's wearing out its welcome.
Yeah, I wish we had some kind of indication on how long it was going to be.
Yeah.
You did it.
Hooray.
Yeah, she's not with it.
No, something is wrong with her programming. Alright, let's do...
Well, she doesn't even have her skin.
No. Starch. Also not a plant. That's a property of plants. Coral, another go. No, I want hydroponics bay. Or do I? Yeah, with these melee guys, I'm much happier to have the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very slow to fire, and that's somewhat of a problem. But I can kill so many of them with one shot.
No, this level's kind of interesting, with these blocks breaking apart
Yeah,
and changing.
It's a good gimmick. Got some shooty guys. Yeah, I should have been using the shotgun last time.
He could solve a lot of problems. We're assuming it's a she, I guess.
Yep.
She could solve a lot of problems right now if she had 2 shotguns.
Oh my, yes. Think of the efficiency.
Yeah. Just have a shotgun in each hand. Alternate shooting them. Don't shoot them at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I really like that move. That's easily my favorite sub-weapon. Just, clearing a tight spot is invaluable.
Yeah, especially like when we seen like with the other ones where like when you're playing as Lemon and she got in those crowds, like she had like
Yeah.
no exit strategy at all.
Right.
Yeah, so far this is like the most interesting level we've played.
It is, yeah. Yeah, the console layout changes makes it almost feel like a level with a normal progression.
Yeah. A nice way of synthesizing that while keeping your theme of it just being like a grindhouse.
Yeah. Alright, well, I got the battery, and that's what's really important.
Yeah, your own health doesn't matter as long as you got battery power.
That's right. It's all about the batteries. I think I just lose points for having a lot of deaths.
Yeah, well, and you're also, wasting battery power by dying too.
That's true. Yeah, killing time. There's a lot going on in this level.
Yeah. I think at this point you just need to clear these turret guys out though.
Yeah, well, if they stop just dropping on each other's corpses, maybe I could.
Well, like they expected you to kill those other ones before, so.
Yeah, right. There's like 5 of them queued up, and I'm not killing any. A shotgun girl, what do you expect from me?
I feel like those guys should just, been considered extra kills and not required.
Yeah.
It sort of made the
Turrets.
ending at that level kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have easy guys to clean up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think we get the point. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good, solid idea what this game is.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not super into the whole lock in a room and fight waves of enemies idea. They did try to fight it with some levels that changed form over time, and that goes appreciated. Twin stick shooters are a style of game that I can go either way on. If they're well designed, I'll greatly enjoy them. If they're bland, I won't play them for super long periods of time.
Yeah, the ones we've experienced, I would say that at least one thing we played on Gamehater, this probably been the best one we played.
That may be the case. Yeah, I mean, very like Leo's. Game played smoothly. I think that everything controlled well, aside from the secondary weapons. Didn't really get too hung up fighting the game or trying to understand what I was trying to do.
Fortunately, it looks like it's not a very long game. From what I'm reading, it's only like 4 hours long. And like these worlds that we're in right now, there's only 5 of those.
Okay.
So it's a
Yeah.
game you can get through pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of typical of the genre too.
Yeah.
Usually they make up for a small number of difficulty with just having lots and lots of levels. Oh, no, sorry, other way around. They make up for not having many levels with a high level of difficulty.
Yeah, and incentives for playing it again to get a higher score.
Yeah, exactly. And that's probably what the grading system was for, so completionists can get max rank.
Yeah. It looks like this game is actually co-op too, so it does have local co-op, so that's a nice
nice.
incentive to play
Yeah.
too.
One thing I thought was kind of surprising is that there's no XP system. And I don't know why
Yeah.
that surprises me.
Could you maybe check back into the main menu and see if you earned anything that you can cash in for or anything? Like if you go to
Yeah.
not a different zone, but the actual game menu.
It's a tutorial.
What about the menu at the bottom there?
Leaderboards, game modes, Infinity Drive. I wonder what that's like. Codec, music. You got a wiki. Sound test, yes. Let's see. These are all. So it looks like we are collecting money that we could. Simulated partner. That's kind of cool.
Oh, okay, that'd be kind of cool to have on there.
Yeah,
It's interesting that they make you actually have to pay to unlock that, but
right.
granted, you already have 1,287 credits, so
Yeah,
it looks like you can buy most of these pretty easily.
I'm curious by this normal head mode. Let's see what they look like with normal heads.
This will be kind of fun.
Ah, yes.
Whoa, they're like
Quite.
normal characters.
They sure do. I like this art style a little bit better. But
That's kind of funny.
a
Like,
preference thing.
we're so used to the other mode that we look at this and like, wow, this looks like a normal game now.
Yeah, right. I guess it does lose a little bit of its unique flair and
Yeah.
art style, but
Yeah, I definitely
like it a
dig this
little better.
design a lot more.
yeah. Like you said, you went straight to Sugar Rush, and that is not conducive to taking the game seriously.
Yeah. Granted, it's not trying to take itself too seriously, but still.
No.
I think having that unlock and the AI partner unlock would really open up this game, make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Granted, this part is just cosmetic, but
Yep.
having your AI partner in there would help a lot.
Yeah, I would hope that they do something to compensate for having another player on the map.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have the money to prove anything because I blew it all on. Wow, yeah, that's so jarring going back to her.
They must alternate. They must be changing the bodies too, because it looks like the bodies aren't quite as squashed as they are.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't have the money for it anymore. Oh, and they block you from getting score. That's a big deal.
Now, is it like letting you? If you notice, they have like more than one light on those. So like, can you upgrade those then?
So this one is a toggle on and off.
Okay.
So maybe you can select 4 partners.
Oh.
I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think these are probably number of player counts.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm so mixed on this game. Like there's a lot good about it. It's really well produced,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it's just a style of gameplay that doesn't appeal to me a whole lot.
Yeah, I think if I was more into this type of, the twin stick shooter games, like this would be something I'd have a lot of fun with. Looks like it's
Yeah.
a short, sweet game. Plays well. The levels aren't that interesting, but I think they don't necessarily have to be. Like I know when we played like Helldiver, like you would have bigger sprawling areas and like have different objectives that made it a little bit more different.
Right.
Since you had something a little more focused, but for something like this, it just feels like it's for quick spurt gameplay. Just you could play it, put it down, pick it up, play it
Yep.
again.
Yep.
It would work really well as like a handheld game, actually.
Yeah, you're probably right. And I could see it being a lot of fun in co-op too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see
proper
this being a very
support.
good co-op game.
Yeah.
It could be really interesting as a versus co-op game too. I guess it would be co-op at that point, but if you guess a versus player against player type game.
Yeah. Or even just semi-competitive, where you're competing for kill count or something.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's that sort of addresses like a genre bias. Like it's neither one of us is like preferred gameplay style, but I could see that if this was like my preferred one, that I would enjoy this game.
yeah, I think you're right. I expect the fans of the genre would get a kick out of this one. And it's certainly well crafted. I think our biggest complaints do come down to genre bias, like you said.
Yeah. And the giant heads, which we discovered you can fix, so that's not even a complaint we can have anymore.
Right. And it did not help us fuel any Walking Dead jokes.
Yeah, it's true. Which maybe that's for the best. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add before we go to the final rating?
I did look it up. It is created by a company called Witchbeam, which this is their only credited game on their website.
Not bad. For a
But it was made in Australia, so this
Okay.
is what Australians love. They love twin stick shooters with giant heads
in arenas.
and arenas.
All right. Well, okay, Australia. I respect your right to like this kind of game.
I do too. So I think for my final rating, I'm going to hold out my hand in a fist, and I'm going to like slowly lift my thumb up.
Wow.
But I'm going to make them like really be on edge about it, or they're not really sure if it's going to be a full thumbs up or not. But at the end, it does
Right.
turn into a full thumbs up.
Wow. Okay. I don't think I can go that far. I have to give it a rock steady closed fist. I mean, they're welcome to watch and see what happens, but can't quite get the thumb up on this one.
All right, well that means this game gets 1 thumb up then
Yep.
out of 2.
It's pretty respectable,
Yeah.
all things considered. There we go. That was Gamehater reviewing Assault Android Cactus. We hate this game, and we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.